Actually, I have two questions for you guys, two NBA related questions through the first week and a half of basketball. I'm gonna start with the Orlando Magic, the only 4-0 team as of December 30th, 2020 at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why don't we put respect on this Orlando Magic team? They're 4-0, off to a great start with that young core. Why don't we not? None of us had them going to the playoffs in the East. Like, why? Why don't we respect this Magic team?
There's no star power. That's all.
Well, I think we have
Oh,
to.
man.
I think we have to, honestly realize that they do have stars on their team. Dang, that was a deep three by Kyrie.
They're not NBA like stars, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think Markel Vucevic is an
Vucevic
all-star.
should be
Vucevic is fine.
considered a star.
Vucevic is good, but he just not. Again, he's not like a flashy type of person you would.
They don't have superstar power. I think
like
that's a
Kevin
real
Love
difference.
in
But they
Minnesota.
have star power. Like Terrence Ross is a star. Like he's a really good six man. Like probably top 3 six man in the league.
Averaging 21 points per game.
Dennis not. Thank you. And Dennis isn't a six man no more. He starts, so he can be considered the top 3 six man in the league. And he probably will be at the end of the year in a consideration for it.
Wrong, but it's just again, bro. It's not. When I say star power, I mean they're not NBA stars, whatever. I mean they're not selling out arenas. They're not attracting people to come see them play. They don't have that.
No,
I think every other team basketball has that in one person. Every other team in the NBA literally has that in at least one player. Oh, I'm gonna go see Jimmy Butler. Oh, I'm gonna go see Kobe White or Larry Markin, or when they gonna pick somebody to like out them, out of their team. Oh, I'm gonna go see. You think of a team that's not that good. DeRozan. I'm gonna go see DeRozan. I'm gonna go see LaMarcus Aldridge. He a vet.
The Spurs got some pretty young talent that's exciting to watch.
They don't pick people that they got a name.
But I agree with you. I mean,
but they got college stars, that people that were good in college. So like RJ Barrett, that's gonna draw a crowd. As far as the Magic,
bro, do you know what Julius Randle is doing? Bro, it's fun to watch Julius Randle, bro. This man, he's doing the same thing as Jokic.
Pelicans. I want us to keep him. He hoops.
He's a hooper. Like he's a hooper.
Yeah, I was just him.
Bro, somebody a hooper when they average 5-6 turnovers a game. Like, they're a hooper because he wants the ball in his hand.
Well, yeah.
Russ averaged like 5-6. LeBron, Rose, all them. Like, you gonna average turnovers if you trying to get your team right. Yeah, trying to get your team involved.
You're right about that, John.
I like how you slithered Rose in there, John. That was smooth.
In his rookie year, Rose did have a lot of turnovers.
My last question before we move off for NBA. This Houston Rockets team, their first game postponed due to a COVID crisis with some of their players. They're 0-2, a negative 7.5 point differential through 2 games, and James Harden is going nuts. Leads the league in scoring, 39 points, 12.5 assists, 5 rebounds. It's like Harden. He seems I want to say he seems committed to playing basketball, NBA basketball. Do you guys think he will finish his season in Houston, or do you still think he wants out? He's still putting up stellar numbers, had a bad turnover against the Blazers, and was clearly frustrated. He wasn't nonchalant about it. Do you think he will buy into this Steven Silas system? I think there's a chance he may.
I don't.
Honestly, Brew, he's going crazy, and I don't think those numbers. Nah, James Harden is fine. Like I thought he wasn't gonna be as good because of all this drama and the weight that people said he gained, but that man is still hooping. Like he's a hooper. The problem is, ain't no other hoopers there in Houston right now. Like it's just, I don't know if y'all heard that, but it's just him. And until John Wall come back, which we get to see Wall in his first game tomorrow, he finally off the COVID list. We're gonna actually see how that deficit that they've been losing by, how that shrinks. Because they've been getting blown out. And it's just like, dang.
Yeah, because Boogie hasn't been playing. Their second leading scorer has been Christian Wood, he bursted onto the scene, maybe a possible MIP candidate, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal through 2 games. He's been picking up the lack of production from Cousins and Wall being out due to injuries or COVID or whatnot.
I think he'll thug it out with Silas because when Wall comes back and Boogie comes back, they're going to be a different team. Because John Wall is still a really good basketball player as well. And I don't know if people just need to see it first. You know how like a lot of people I need to see it to believe it. Like Wall, he's gonna make some people believers again, and I'm excited for that. Hopefully, they win games. They were supposed to be Portland in that first game. It went to overtime, I believe.
Right.
They lost. So, it ain't like they trash for real. They just need all their pieces to get the full picture.
Jalen, how do you feel? Do you think James Harden will stay with the Rockets?
No, I think ultimately he still wants out. He's gonna do what he do just because people, talking. And he's a competitor. No one's ever doubted that, but the guy's unhappy. He doesn't want to be in Houston. I don't see this lasting past the All-Star break, honestly. I really don't, because I really don't. He'll be shipped off to somewhere. May not be Brooklyn, may not be the Heat, but he's gonna be gone. 100%.
It need to be Miami, because Miami looking like they need somebody else.
Speaking on the Heat, though, the Heat are up on the Bucks right now. So with 2 minutes.
Oh, that's without Jimmy. Oh, that's what's up. Is Giannis playing?
I don't know. It's 116,
Yep.
103.
Giannis is playing.
That's fresh off of that. This is fresh off of back-to-back.
It's a definitely back-to-back.
Good game, but I'm excited for the night game, the Blazers and Clippers. So,
how do you feel, Carter? Do you think they should trade James Harden? Do you think James Harden will still be traded from the Houston before this season is over?
I think it's time. Sometimes you got to know when it's up. Time is up, but I feel like they are less likely to. Ooh, he made it. I feel like he's less likely to. They don't want to trade him because they know once he's gone, that's like a rebuild. They're gonna end up hitting a rebuild, and they don't want to rebuild.
You might as well do it now versus later, when you don't get nothing for him. When he leaves, whenever his contract up.
He got 2 years, so they could trade him next season after this one.
I wouldn't wait that long.
I wouldn't
either. They've been rebuilding this year.
I know it's business, but I'm all about if you don't want to be here, you ain't got to be here. That's just me. They ain't gonna never make nobody feel like they stuck. You ain't stuck. Goodbye.
Find that tutor.